He is smooth with the mic, lending his rap and vocal skills to hits like the Oscar-winning Glory with Common, and also for co-writing Jesus Walks with another decorated Chicago rapper, Kanye. But there is so much more to this man, and now Shay Rhymefest Smith is starting a brand new chapter in life, hoping to inspire and help thousands of Chicago children by serving as one of the inaugural elected Chicago Public School Board members. Good morning. I want to bring in Shay. There we are. Okay. Hey. Joining me now live. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. I really appreciate it, Shay.
Thank you, Dana. You know, I was just watching Jackie at the White Christmas, and what I was thinking is, those are the type of arts that need to be in our public schools immediately, especially in elementary school. Look at the career that those artists have made, and they're bringing joy and inspiration to a city and to our country. And then I saw Jackie say, I danced as a child. All children deserve those type of opportunities. I'm so glad to see you have run that segment.
Well, you know, and I mean, you just brought up something that, you know, there's so many facets to what you just brought up. And I know, you know, you ran for the elected school board position in District 10. I know that the numbers, not all the votes are in yet, but the numbers are very close, but it appears that you may win that race. So tell me why you decided to run for the school board.
Well, that's a great question. You know, as an artist, Academy Award winning artist, multiple Grammys, I never moved out of Chicago. I live in my great-grandmother's bungalow house in Chatham, and I've used my global accomplishments to come home and teach children about James Baldwin, Nikki Giovanni, Lorraine Hansberry, which is from Chicago. When you know about Lorraine Hansberry and playwriting, you understand the history of redlining and why Chicago looks like it does. Much of what I was teaching children from my experiences and my professional experience, they weren't getting inside the walls of their schools. Let's talk about Chance the Rapper. He got suspended from Jones for 10 days and went to the library to create the mixtape that now brings us Chance the Rapper. That studio should have been inside of his school. I want to make sure all of our children have what they're interested in and helps them in a modern economy inside the walls of their schools. That's why I ran.
You know, I'm just gonna talk to you. I'm gonna go out of order with the questions, producers. Sorry. I know that you co-founded. Is it? And I'm looking for my notes. Is it Art of Culture? Is that
Art of Culture?
Right.
Yes. So, Art of Culture is our nonprofit that exposes young people to things like the national parks. 6 million people a year visit the national parks. Less than 1% of them are urban centered or Black or brown. So what we do is we bring urban centered youth to national parks all around America, and we also do global educational work.
Which goes back to the whole point of exposing all children in the city, right, to art and culture that they may not otherwise be exposed to. But I know mental health is also a really big priority to you. If you do serve on the school board, how do you plan to incorporate that into, you know, the public schools?
You know, I don't talk about this a lot, but my son had a 504 and an IEP, and the system was so challenging to untangle and unravel and navigate. I want to make sure that parents know all of the resources that are available to them if they have a child with a 504 or IEP. I also want to make sure teachers have the help that they need so they can spend more time on task with the learning material.
You know, I got to ask you, okay, I'm going rogue again. You know, you have had an amazingly successful career in an industry that is not easy to break into. Why, I know you ran for alderman 13 years ago, why do you feel it is so important to sort of take this shift if indeed you do win that seat?
I love what you said about the industry being hard to break into. Young people often throw away their gifts if they didn't get that Broadway part, or if they didn't get that record deal, or those things that we define as success. I want artists to know you can reimagine a neighborhood. Your gift of art doesn't stop at the skill of singing or drawing a picture. You can recreate your environment, and art goes far beyond mega stardom. Art is in that play that you just showed with the White Christmas, art is designing tech and STEM. Architects are artists. Electricians are artists. Plumbers can be artists. And so, you know, I just want everyone to know that when we bring quality arts, it's to bring a holistic and creative view to a lot of our challenges.
Well, you know, I love your enthusiasm, and I really hope that you will stay in touch with us if indeed you do end up serving on the school board, because we would love to check back in with you and how you're, you know, doing with those goals, because certainly you've got a passion for it, I can tell.
Thank you, Dana. And Dana, look, we were outspent 10-1. We were in between two special interest groups, and the community chose. I just want to say how proud of Chicago I am. Chicago is a great investment, has a lot to offer, and I can't wait to be of service. Thank you, Dana, for the time.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for being with us, Shay. Rhymefest Smith, we look forward to talking to you again in the very future.